Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. Today is Wednesday, June the 23rd, 2010, and it's time to look at the markets. Let's have a look. Today's overall market activity, quote unquote, sucked. Basically, the Fed came out and said they're keeping rates unchanged, which we expected. They've been doing this so long, we know why they're doing it. They blamed it on Europe, but the reality is, the fundamental rally of our economy that we were looking for never happened, never materialized, and the market is now rolling over, basically having to recorrect or correct to the true fundamental value, and that's lower. So that's what's really going on out there. We also had data come out today that was in favor of bears, like we've been saying. That's going to keep coming out. The housing data was bad. We got tomorrow's news on the unemployment front. That's expected to be bad as well. So all in all, no reason to be a bull here. You got to be a bear. We're going to show you why we know that, and we're not concerned at all with any choppy trade and move to the upside, whatever. It doesn't bother us, and we'll show you why. Have a look here. This is a 9-month chart. I've extended it to 9 months and cleared it up because I want to point out this basically advanced trading method. And a lot of you guys have been following us for a long time. You probably know this stuff already. Those of you guys are brand spanking new. This is going to be completely different for you, but I encourage you to practice what we're showing you today, okay? Basically, trading is like playing a game of chess, okay? The further ahead you can look, the better you'll be, okay? Here we have a sell-off. Turn that around. Here you have a nice little sell-off right here, and a hammer formation telling you this might be the bottom move. And basically you've got oversold condition right here, hammer formation on support of the 50-day moving average, the lower Bollinger Band line. All these things guys look at and say this might be a buy opportunity. Okay, and it was, and boom, she bounces higher and she pulls back down and does the exact same setup all over again. You've got the hammer formation, the 50-day moving average providing support. You've got the lower Bollinger Band line providing support, the oversold condition of the slow stotch. And that's what guys are looking for. And we point that stuff out here every night as well. But there's more you can gain from the data on this chart. And this is what we want to teach you here. Okay, you've got this previous low point here, okay? Bounces up here, pulls back down, and makes another low point, not lower than the previous one. It's actually consecutively higher. This tells us something. This tells us that buy pressure that was here, remember, it went as low as they could before buy pressure said no lower, and then she bounced, and she's pulled back down here again, and you'll notice that the buy points are, like I said, higher. Okay, this low point is higher than the previous one. Okay, so that tells us that buy pressure has advanced. They are now more bullish. Okay, that tells us there are really good odds that you're going to break out to a new high. This is the previous high. In theory, you're going to break out to a new high. Now, of course, we can't guarantee that, but what we can near guarantee is that she will try. Aha! If we know she's going to try, this trade right here is easy money. Anybody could make that money, right? Okay. Boom. Makes the new high. Awesome. Down she goes again. Hammer formation. Lower Bollinger Band line. Oversold condition on the slow stotch. Is this the bottom? Well, what we know is that the low point is higher than the previous. And that tells us what? It tells us that buy pressure has advanced. People are more bullish. That means that the odds are pretty good. We're going to break out to a new high, but they're even better that we'll try. So this trade right here is easy money, okay? Boom, she takes off, back down. This time the game's changed up a bit. Notice the support line has been broken. First it was pierced, we closed below it, and we've pierced it again. So we know that buyers have backed away. Now that tells us something. If buyers are backing away here, the odds of a breakout are even less, very slim, okay? So now we can look further ahead, not just looking at this little move of ooh, we're oversold again, and we've got a support line way down here, and okay, you could do that, and a lot of guys do, but if you play this game long enough, you'll get a little bit, where you can see further out. You go a little bit more insane, so to speak. And we look at it, we say, okay, what are the options here? If she breaks out, that could happen. So we'll consider that as an option as well, but it's slim that it'll happen. So what basically is going to happen here? Either A, she'll make a move up here and roll over and form that major sell signal of the head and shoulders pattern we've been talking about a lot back here. First shoulder, head, all right, second shoulder before the fail, and then move much, much lower. Okay, the other option would be to advance beyond that, not just form the shoulder, but go ahead and test the previous high and fail. If she failed, it'd be a double top. Top one here, stop here. This is also a sell signal, not a good thing for bulls, okay? So you'd still have to pull back down here. The last case, which bulls would argue is, we have to take into account, and we do, is a breakout. What if she broke out? What if she just rallied up here and broke out? That could happen. All right, well, if she does, she still has to pull back down and form a series of higher lows, okay, which she's not done thus far. Thus far, every test of the low has broken lower, so she's not yet done it, so she'd have to actually do that. So worst case scenario, if we start shorting right here, we're going to get out with a wash, or a small loss. It's no big deal. And if you do the numbers, you can say, well, we've got wrong tool. We've got this possibility. That's 1 in favor of bears. We've got this possibility. That's 2 in favor of bears. We've always got this possibility, which is 3 in favor of bears. And then we have the possibility of a breakout, which would just give us a wash. So it's 1 in favor of bulls, 3 in favor of bears. I'm going to short it. That's a no-brainer, okay? Now you know. Look further ahead than just today's move. Look at what the chart's going to create when that move happens, all right? If you do that, you will increase your success exponentially. You'll be trading like smart money does, okay? Thinking further ahead than just one move. Awesome! All right. If you've not been to our free website at perfectstockalert.com, it's right there. All right, 100% free. All we ask in return is you refer a friend, and we will keep working our tail off to make you money. Plain and simple, 100% free. You can't beat that, okay? Also, we need you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, or I'll hit you with a stick, and I mean a big, heavy 2x4, like that, okay? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We need that support to stay free, all right? Help us help you. Help us help you, okay? Let's look at our disclaimer. The disclaimer, you can read it. God bless. Enjoy the evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. Keep in mind that tomorrow, first thing in the morning, we have the unemployment data expected to be naughty and not in a good way. Okay. See you all tomorrow.